Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Friday, September 10, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. The Giants played well over the past week, and they've won 6 of their last 7 games. They became the first team in the league to win 90 games and now have a 2-game lead over Los Angeles in the NL West standings. They will try to increase their division lead with a win over the Cubs, which will give them their 5th win in a row and 7th win in their last 8 games. Kyle Hendricks is slated to get the call for his 29th start of the year for the Cubs in this contest. He comes in 14-6 with a 4.65 ERA, a 1.357 whip, 38 walks and 118 strikeouts over 160.2 innings of work this season. Hendricks didn't factor in the decision in his last start, which came Saturday at home against the Pirates. He threw 4.1 innings, allowing 6 runs on 5 hits with 3 walks and 1 strikeout in a game the Cubs rallied to win in walk-off fashion, 7-6. Pitching at home this season, Hendricks is 6'4" with a 5.56 ERA, a 1.481 whip, 21 walks and 60 strikeouts over 81 innings and 15 starts. Hendricks makes his 10th career start against the Giants for this contest. He comes in 5-2 with a 2.37 ERA, a 1.00 whip, 17 walks and 49 strikeouts over 57 innings of work against them. Hendricks is 42-24 with a 2.94 ERA, a 1.08 whip, 126 walks, and 524 strikeouts over 618.2 innings in 102 career appearances, 101 starts, at Wrigley Field. My betting advice is to pick Chicago Cubs. Washington Nationals vs Pittsburgh Pirates. The Nationals' pitching staff has been poor this season. As a team, they are in the middle of the league in hits allowed and whip. They are bottom 10 in ERA, runs allowed, home runs allowed, and batting average against. The Pirates are averaging 3.6 runs per game and have hit 110 home runs, which is dead last in Major League Baseball. The top player for the Pirates has been Bryan Reynolds, who leads the team in the Triple Crown categories batting .298 with 22 home runs and 81 RBI. Washington has been good to average on offense this season. They are in the middle of the league in runs, RBIs, and SLG. The Nats are top 10 in hits, batting average, OBP, and OPS. Starting for Pittsburgh on Friday, Steven Brault will be 0-3 with a 5.61 ERA in 6 starts this year. Bryant allowed 5 earned runs in 4 innings last Friday, but did not get the decision in the Pirates' 6-5 loss to the Cubs. The Nationals will not make the playoffs this season. Washington has been struggling lately. They have fallen to last in their division and traded away 2 star players at the trade deadline. Seems like Washington will be in rebuild mode. My betting advice is to pick Pittsburgh Pirates. Toronto Blue Jays vs Baltimore Orioles. The Jays' pitching staff has been good this season. As a team, they are above average in whip, strikeouts, and batting average against. They are top 10 in ERA, hits allowed, runs allowed, and walks allowed. They were bottom 10 in home runs allowed when they played in a very hitter-friendly park in Buffalo, but now at home in Toronto, they have improved and are average in home runs allowed. Baltimore has been more competitive recently. They actually won of 3 at Yankee Stadium last week, and the pitching hasn't been quite as bad. They stand at 5-5 in their last 10 games, including a series win against the Royals earlier this week. Toronto has been excellent on offense this season. They are top 5 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBIs, batting average, SLG, and OPS. Vladimir Guerrero is top 5 in the MLB in runs, home runs, RBIs, SLG, and OPS. He is having a fantastic season. Vladimir Guerrero, Bo Bichette, and Marcus Semien are top 4 in the league in runs. This is a stacked Blue Jays lineup who also have George Springer. Cedric Mullins has fared well against the Blue Jays pitching, clubbing 5 homers, along with 11 RBIs, and a stellar 1.065 OPS. The young center fielder has been one of the few bright spots this season, recording 27 homers, 54 RBIs, and a .908 OPS. Mullins has 6 RBIs this month. The Blue Jays returned home to Toronto on July 30th after playing the most of the season in Buffalo. They are currently sitting outside the wild card but are not very far back. Toronto has the lineup to make a good run in the final month of the season to make a push for a wild card spot. They are battling the Yankees, Red Sox, Mariners, and Athletics for the final wild card spot. It is a tight race, and Toronto will need to go on a hot streak to get a wild card spot. The Orioles will have Chris Ellis make his 4th start of the season to begin the series. Ellis was brilliant in his latest outing, tossing 5 shutout innings against the Yankees, helping the O's collect a 4-3 road win. The young right-hander has been sharp in back-to-back outings, conceding just 1 run in his last 9.2 innings. He owns a 2.16 ERA and a 0.90 WHIP in 16.2 innings pitched on the season. Ellis held Toronto to 1 run in 4.2 frames last month. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner Sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. Colorado Rockies vs Philadelphia Phillies. The Rockies will rely on their offense to carry them as the lineup is scoring 4.56 runs per game. C.J. Cron has 26 home runs, a .376 on-base percentage, and a .538 slugging percentage. Bailey Falter is expected to take the hill for his 17th appearance and first start of the year for the Phillies, who are implementing a bullpen day every 5th day in place of the injured Zach Eflin. He comes in 2-0 with a 4.94 ERA, a 1.061 WHIP, 2 walks and 32 strikeouts over 27.1 innings of work this season. Falter didn't factor in the decision in his last outing, which came in relief against the Phillies on the road Sunday. He threw 2.1 innings, allowing 1 run on 2 hits with no walks and 2 strikeouts in a game the Phillies went on to win 4-3 in 10 innings. At home on the year, Falter has no record with a 1.69 ERA, a 1.125 WHIP, 1 walk and 7 strikeouts over 5.1 innings in 5 appearances, all in relief. Falter didn't factor in the decision in his lone career outing against the Rockies, which came in relief on the road in his major league debut April 25. He threw 2 innings, allowing 2 runs on 4 hits with no walks and 2 strikeouts in a 12-2 Phillies loss. Falter has no record with a 1.69 ERA, a 1.125 WHIP, 1 walk and 7 strikeouts over 5.1 innings in 5 appearances, all in relief, at Citizens Bank Park in his career. Ryan McMahon and Trevor Story have combined for 40 home runs. My betting advice is to pick Philadelphia Phillies. Tampa Bay Rays vs Detroit Tigers. The Rays have firmly planted themselves atop the American League East with about a month left to play. At this point of the season, it's all about staying healthy and keeping your arms nice and loose for the upcoming postseason run. Barring an epic collapse, the Rays will host a first-round playoff series. My betting advice is to pick Detroit Tigers plus 1.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.